Okay, so this video is all about setting up your menu structure so that way you can navigate nice and easily within your Photoshop document, or at least your portfolio that shows your skills and that you've finished the tutorials. Now I'm still using the one that was based upon the example that's been provided to you before in Canvas, so it should hopefully look a little bit familiar. If you've started your own from scratch, that's totally fine, but I will be expecting to see this menu there in order to maximise your assessment results because it is showing another skill. Okay, so right now a quick little recap is that in this example you had provided, there were four slides that show a little bit of evidence that you've achieved. Now, I've added in some extra bits here. So I've added in this menu, which is just straight text, and it's got exactly the same names as my headings that are on all of my slides. All right, so beginner one, creating a canvas. If I go here, that's called exactly the same thing. Now I've also included this little house symbol. So we've got that on all of the different slides and they're all in the same spot. Easiest way to do that is you put it in the first place you want it to be. All right, once it's in the location, you copy it, and then you can go to all of your other slides and paste it really, really quickly. Okay, now the next thing we need to do is actually turn these parts of my menu into a hyperlink, and it's really, really straightforward. All you need to do is highlight the writing, select right-click, and you go into the hyperlink option there. Now, when you first do this, it'll have existing file or web page opened up. You need to go into the place in this document as the second option there. And then it will have all of your pages listed here. And if you've been giving them good heading names, then it should be very easy for you to navigate. So mine here is called the same thing as what my link is. All right, so beginner one, creating a canvas. I select that, I select OK, and it's done. It's got the underline, it's showing you that it's a hyperlink. I'll do the same thing to my second and third option. Again, right click, hyperlink, and this time I'll select beginner 2, and then I'll do the same thing here, hyperlink and beginner 3. Okay, now this won't do anything until you're actually in the presentation mode of PowerPoint. So right now if I'm clicking on it, it just puts the cursor around thinking that I want to modify and write something else on there. Before I test it, I'm going to go on to my next slide and select my home symbol, right click it, hyperlink, and I'm going to link this back to my menu. So select the menu, select OK, go to my next slide, link that one back to my menu as well, and I'll do it in the third one as well. So we've basically set up the first 3 slides to be working properly. The fourth one hasn't had anything done to it. So hyperlink, menu, and OK. So now, when I go right back to the start again and select preview down the bottom, the slideshow view, it'll take me into my slideshow. I left click and it progresses slides like normal. But if I click on creating a canvas, it takes me there, which is what it would have done anyway because it was the next slide. But if I click on home, it takes me back to my menu. Pasting an image takes me to the right page, and again I can go back to my home, and filters does the same thing. Alright, so your job now is to do that for all of your remaining tutorials that you've created slides for, that you've got evidence in, and in order to get the most marks you possibly could for the menu, not only should it be easy to navigate, clear to read, and working properly, but to also include a small thumbnail version of the proof that you've got on each of your canvas or on each of your slides here, and placing that back on the menu. So what I mean by that is if I go to creating a canvas, I copy, oops, I'll do that again. If I copy that image, I go back to my menu page, and this time I paste that, and then I make that nice and small. So a thumbnail should be small, and it's just a little visual representation of what is going to be accessed when someone clicks on that link. And then I could do the same thing here, pasting an image. Again, I select it, I copy it, I go back to my menu, and then I paste it and I resize it again. Right, so now I'll try and get that close to the right size. It's not exact, but then I can line that up, and then using the guides as I resize that, sometimes there we we go. It can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but that's the same size. And I can move that down a little bit so it lines up a bit better. All right, so that is what I'd be hoping I could see from your PowerPoint portfolio. Good luck with it. Don't forget to make sure all of your links work. And if you really want to show off, you could also hyperlink all of these thumbnails as well. So that way, any part of that someone clicks on will take them to the correct page. All right, good luck. And don't forget to upload it for assessment once you